The second part of my HMO three-step model is all about the maths. What is actually going to be important to you when you're looking at doing a HMO? So firstly, you might be thinking about the cash flow. How much are you going to want from that property every single month? What do you need it to generate for you? Secondly, you might be thinking about the yield figure. So what percentage is it actually going to return to you from the amount of money that you've invested? And thirdly, you might actually want a combination of everything, including things like capital growth. So you'll be looking in an area where you get capital growth as well. So let's look at the first thing, which is cash flow. How do you work out your cash flow? Well, firstly, you've got to go back to that homework that you did in step 1, which is identifying how much rental you will get for each room. Now let's take an example of a 5-bed HMO. You've got 5 rooms, all averaging, let's say, £500. Now you're going to add up all of those rooms to equate to your monthly income that will be generated. But with cash flow, it's all very well knowing your gross cash flow, but really you need to know what your net is. So what profit are you actually going to make? So if you times those rooms by the number of rooms that you've got, the rental by the number of rooms that you've got, and then you reduce that figure by around 30%, which is a good average to think about for the bills that you're going to be paying all inclusive on that property. And then don't forget the mortgage payment. If you've got a mortgage in place, you're going to have to pay that monthly. So make sure you deduct that too, and then the result will be your net cash flow. So next, let's look at the yield. So what percentage return are you going to get from the investment you've made into this HMO project? So to work this out, you want to take your monthly rental income. So this is your gross monthly rental income, and you want to times that by 12 to get your gross annual income. Next, you need to work out how much it's actually cost you to do the project. How much did it cost to buy the project? How much did it cost to convert it into the HMO? Take that total amount and divide it into your annual monthly rental income, and that will give you a percentage yield-wise of the return that you're getting. And finally, if you're really interested in capital growth, the best thing you can do is do some research. Go online and identify those areas that have had the highest increase in their value in the last 12 months. Hopefully that's been helpful to you. Look out for number 3.